Obviously a big win for our team. You know, we've shown the ability to fight back, shown resiliency, and today was really, despite the score, it was a tough day. It didn't start exactly the way we envisioned. We didn't play exactly the way we envisioned playing. You know, I thought we probably did too many not so smart things out there that generally will get you beat. We turned the ball over a couple times, and we can't do that. That generally will beat this team, you know, the team, our Kansas City Chiefs. So, you know, I thought we did run the ball at times okay. We threw it okay at times defensively. I mean, we created turnovers. I got to take my hat off to our secondary and the plays that they were able to make, and really the entire 11-man operation, because there were a lot of guys out there. You know, it was hot. They were hurting as that game went on, and they battled it out and created enough turnovers to overcome some of our other mistakes. You know, that's a big physical team we played. We got to play them here not too long from now, and you know, we got to get ourselves ready now this week for you know, our biggest game of the year to date, Monday night at home against San Diego. So, you know, I'm just happy for the guys that they battled it out, got themselves ready to play coming off the bye week, and you know, found a way to win. So proud of the guys, and just going to get back to work. We got a lot of work to do.
Can you overestimate how big a win this was, Tom, for what you guys are still trying to get done this year?
You know, that's what it is. It gets us to two wins in this quarter, and really that's what I told the guys. You know, we got to stay focused on this 4-game season. This was a critical 4-game season that started against Indy a couple weeks ago. You know, this was just the second game of that stretch, and now we got a big one against San Diego, and you know, we got to win this quarter. That's our goal, and you know, we're just halfway there, and so it was a big win, and you know, I want the guys to enjoy it. That's, you know, here for the next day, but we got to understand that that's what we are. We're 2-0 in this quarter. We had dug ourselves a pretty good hole in that first quarter of the season, and you know, we're working to just try to get back.
But is this really just the same as the Indianapolis game as far as what it does for you? You were able to drag down one of your division competitors a notch today.
Yeah, well, we got a division win against a team that won all their division games last year. So that's big in itself. You know, we have a loss in the division and a win, and you know, we're going to have another one this week, and that'll be, you know, as big or bigger than this one now, you know, once this game's over. But you know, again, this is a tough group of guys we got. We obviously did enough things today that can hurt you and could have made that game go the other way. But you know, we made enough plays, especially defensively and really offensively. We made enough plays to put ourselves in a position to win. But we got to understand that going forward, you know, we got to be a smarter team, and we got to do things a certain way generally to have a chance to win against good teams.
Can you talk about that goal line stand in the second quarter, the one against this particular opponent?
Yeah, that was big for our defense, and anytime you keep somebody out of the end zone, I mean, that's tough to do in the NFL. I understand that. I don't think we've ever done it here, at least is what I was told. So that was a huge situation in the game. You know, they gave us a little different look, but you know, we had tried to prepare really for anything coming into this week just because of their situation. And you know, we were prepared, and the guys stepped up and made a huge play for us.
Different look, the wildcat on the fourth down.
Well, just the quarterback out of there entirely, and things like that. But again, I got to take my hat off to Romeo and the entire defensive staff just for having our guys ready for anything. And we talked about it all week with you guys and internally with us, that we really had to be ready for anything, and I thought our defense did a terrific job overall.
The secondary obviously had a terrific day. But what got into them is one way to ask the question. But what do you see out there, just with Tremendous from the right place?
I mean, no, we got some good players. You know, I've been touting Brandon Flowers from the day I've gotten here that you know, he needs to be talked about when they talk about corners in this league, and days like that will get you noticed. You know, they're a prideful group. They felt like they gave up too many plays last week or 2 weeks ago against Indy, and you could tell all week that they were getting themselves ready to go, and they stepped up and made huge plays to kind of spark the entire team right out of the gate, and really all of them just terrific job. You know, catching the ball. You know, those weren't all easy catches, and the pressure up front that created some of those plays. And you know, they did a terrific job. You know, we just got to again understand that generally we won't get away with a ton of penalties like we did today, and some of the things that we could have controlled. But you know, I said we had a few in the bank, so I gave a couple hall passes, I guess.
I know coaches always like to focus on your own team and everything, but knowing that they had some uncertainty at quarterback, did you have a feeling that your defense could really make some things happen today against that offense?
No, I mean, we were all worried all week because they're one of the best running teams in the league, and they ran the ball well today. You know, we didn't do quite a good enough job stopping the run, you know, when they run for 150 on us. And our defense takes great pride in stopping the run first. So, you know, we allowed a couple big plays, you know, one by the quarterback and a couple by the backs. And, you know, we got to correct some of those things because, you know, generally that'll get our team beat. We're just, you know, we're still just kind of a team that's working to try to be a good team again. And you know, one of those things, one of the things that we stand by is stopping the run, and they're a really good running team, and they run it a lot. So I was very, we all as a staff, we were very concerned with stopping the run this week. So there was no thinking a whole bunch about opportunity.
I guess I'm more speaking to the quarterback situation over there. And like, again, I know you're more concerned about your team, but knowing that there was some uncertainty on their part.
You know, again, we've just really tried to stay focused on us here, going back to the start of the season, the way that we started, and really by putting ourselves in the hole, we've really just stayed focused on what we need to do as a team to have a chance to win each and every week, and how we need to prepare and how we need to play. And I'll take my hat off to our guys. You know, we were ready to play and made enough plays to win.
Todd, you've got a lot of games left, obviously, but what is the biggest difference you saw between this team today and the one that, you know, got beat 89-10?
You know, again, I just say that there's a reason why that I felt the way I felt when that San Diego game ended, because if we had a bunch of guys that really didn't care, it wasn't the most important thing to them, I think we would have seen some of that. And I've seen nothing from this group. I really like these guys. I really do. They're a fun group of guys to be around. They're tough-minded, and that's why I felt pretty good all along. I knew that, you know, we can't turn the ball over and lose that turnover battle and win games. You know, we just can't. It doesn't matter who we're playing. It does not matter who we're playing. If we turn the ball over, we're generally going to get beat. Now, today was an exception because, you know, we were able to finish significantly in the plus because of a bunch of those plays that our guys made on defense. And sometimes that'll happen for you, and that's a good thing. But that's what we got to remain focused on, and that's why I like these guys. You know, it's a tough-minded group. Doesn't really listen to the word no a whole bunch.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, everybody.